It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We start on the ground with Gibbs. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Gibbs. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Carr. It's on target to Williams. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Tyler Gordon on the coverage.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's a gain of 4.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing again. Here's Goff. He loses the football. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running it with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At their 49-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the gun, Goff. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. 3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the 1st. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
A gain of
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Goff back to throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Goff setting to throw. This one's caught. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
2nd and 13. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking from the gun, Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Kate, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Here's Williams again. Escapes the pocket. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Johnson will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
I know from the position as quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. The draw now. This is Swift. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive. It's a roll of dudes, a touchdown! Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Greg Reynolds to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Detroit getting its offense set for their 2nd drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Throwing is gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
1st down, ball at the 36. They go play action with Goff. Has the connection to right. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. They send the tight end in motion. Goff on third. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And a fair catch made here at the 17. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Here's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. Escapes a defender. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First and 10 from the 41. Williams from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. To throw, Williams. And finds commit downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 36
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure, you're not sure, everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field, but that's exactly what the defense just did.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. And a shotgun to give to Swift. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Williams set to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Running with Swift out of the gun. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Reynolds with a return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Goff off the play action. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. Takes out a 1-stop. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Shotgun snap here to go. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Lions readying for the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Bears about set for their next possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Williams. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. From the 36. Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Williams off the play fake. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until they play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Again, it's Williams. Williams hitting, that ball's out. Going the other way, Lions have it. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
Recovered by the Lions.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, Goff. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Goff. It's on target to Williams. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Give him 3 on that game. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, gone. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before the line to gain. This is at the 27.
Jamison Williams brings up 3rd down.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak here, Goff. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
First down throw from Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. They'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. From the gun, Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That one gains 7. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's another Lions. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gonna throw again. Goff finds him over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing again, it's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now they have 3rd and short.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off play action, Goff. Laporta with the grab. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and just 2 to go. They bring a tight end in motion right. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Bears decide to call their first time out.
6-yard loss.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. It's about 43 yards for it. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Kate, I like to call that whole situation right there complimentary football. The defense, they take the ball away. The offense, well, they possess it and drive it a good chunk down the field. And ultimately, well, your kicker delivers with the field goal.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears going back on offense just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Williams to throw on first. Odunze's got it right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. One final shot before the half. Completed here to Komet. This gets forward to around the 29. Tackled by Jack Campbell. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They're on the counter with Swift. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 41. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
A gain of 18.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Williams on 1st down. Check down into the hands of Swift. And they bring him down around the 34.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. One in behind center with Swift. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the Lions into a nickel set for third down. Working from the gun, Williams. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock will do at least force this fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Reynolds with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions offense returning to the field. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Completed to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Goff on 1st and 10. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
They go play action with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
8-yard loss.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Goff on 3rd. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Punting unit out now. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Swift gets it on the option. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Steps up, and he's running with it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
On play action, here's Williams. Komet's got it, left side. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Running it after the penalty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Williams from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Santos' kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Reynolds with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Finding an aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another one for Gibbs. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Goff setting the throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So out now comes the punter. Jack Fox will kick it away. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. First down, here's Swift. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. One play action, Williams. That throw finds Komet. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
2nd and 3 now. From the 28. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air yet again, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long going to be the key here down the stretch.
Santos' kick is good, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Reynolds with a return. They'll They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Yeah, he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
A gain of 7.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap here to Goff. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Motion! Put some points on the scoreboard! Sound effect. Let's get 2.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Looking for a target. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Whether they meant to go to him or was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game at 9 points.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Williams. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming.
Hey, switch!
Now Williams. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And that will bounce out of bounds. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is gone. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the gun, Goff. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They're up by 2 scores, Bronco. We've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Jumps in up the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On the give, it's Swift. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 46-yard line.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the 46. He lets one fly deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now it's 3rd and short.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
2nd and 13. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. An injury removes Swift from this game. And filling the void left by his departure is Roschon Johnson. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The offense headed out now for Detroit. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down, ball at the 36. Off to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to dump it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Sets up a 3rd
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Goff now, 3rd and long. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he nearly gets to the 25 before before going out. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. The pitch is out to Johnson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
4th down.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Santos' kick is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Chicago.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions offense returning to the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Checks it down to Gibbs. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he is to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Bears take this one on the road. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.